everybody and welcome back to Wickedless YouTube channel. And if you're new here, then let me tell you something about myself. My name is Miriam and I'm an owner of a clothing apparel called Wickedless, where I sell a lot of different clothes, especially t-shirts and jumpers. So in this video, I will tell you all the equipment you will need to start your own t-shirt business at home. So let's get straight to this video. Number one, obviously you will need a laptop or a computer. This is the most important piece of equipment because without it, you cannot connect anything together. But I'm sure a lot of you probably have a laptop or computer nowadays. If you don't, then you will definitely need to have one. Number two, if you have your own designs, or you definitely want to have your own designs, then obviously you're going to have to draw them. Unless you get somebody else to draw your designs for you. And that's why you can use a website called Vevor, where you will find loads of different designers who are able to draw you whatever you like. I have used Vevor many times and I have been quite satisfied with that. But because I wanted to expand my brand now, I decided to draw a lot of things myself, and iPad is a very good thing to get you started with that basically. So I decided myself to invest in Mac iPad, and I also have a program called Procreate, which is a very easy design program and it makes everything so much easier for me. Number three, you will need a machine. You first want to establish what kind of method you're going to be using on your t-shirts basically, and I can tell you right now 3 methods that I have used myself. Method number one is using vinyl. Basically, vinyl is a special material that if you put it on the t-shirts and you have a heat press, it will stick to your t-shirts. Method number two is using DTF. It's basically like digital printing. So if you have something very colorful, like a very colorful design, you won't be able to do it with vinyl, because vinyl is usually for 1 color, 2 colors, maybe 3. Depends if you can layer those things on top of each other. But I usually, if I do use vinyl, is like for writings and some fonts and something very simple that I can draw and cut out myself really fast. But if I need something a little bit bigger, like a project like this one basically, I needed to get these transfers, because myself, I don't have a machine at home that does digital printing. It's a very expensive machine. If you wanted to have like a really professional good machines, you can get smaller printers, but I don't know much information about those, but there are a bunch of videos online basically on YouTube giving you information about different machines for that. And method number 3 that I had as well was screen printing. And with screen printing, it involves paints that you're gonna have to wash somewhere basically. And I just had a little bit of difficulty with that at the beginning, because basically I had to wash the screens in my shower and paint, and you know, a lot of that was going on and I just didn't want to get messy anymore. So my favorite method that I used, and I still use, is using the vinyl. And I also use a machine called Cricut, which you can get online. I got mine actually used on eBay, so that was really good for me. So that's the machine that basically you will need. So the 4th thing that you will need is obviously vinyl if you're using Cricut machine, and if you're using vinyl method, you're gonna need a vinyl. There are so many different types of vinyls, so many different textures of vinyls. They do go on different materials as well. Most of you probably will be using either cotton or polyester or both mixed together, and there are a lot of different vinyls and a lot of different colors. I started off using like a very simple cheap vinyl on Amazon, and I really do not recommend that. That was just a completely fail. So if I was you, I would invest straight away in like a better vinyl, and they sold by meter in UK where I am. So it's not actually that expensive, and the meter is actually a very big paper and you can do a lot of designs with that. If you want to use full colored design, then you either have the DTF machine at home, or you can buy transfers basically. And transfers is like a piece of paper, like a specific type of paper and a specific type of paint that goes on it. The machine does it, and then basically you stick it the same as you would stick your vinyl. Obviously different temperatures, different pressures, but there are informations and instructions for that. And the transfers I used to buy from a company called Target Transfers, because it's a very known company here in UK and they do really good transfers. So if I needed like a colored project, I would just get transfers. And actually there are many companies that I know that already sell transfers like with a specific kind of project. So if you're that kind of person that don't have their own projects, you can use set projects already, and people actually do that as well at home as their businesses. I don't know exactly how that kind of thing works, because I like to use my own designs and being unique. But if you want to do somebody else's design, then there are websites that sell those kind of designs basically. And then obviously if you're doing screen printing, you're gonna have to have your paints, you're gonna have to have your screens, but that's just like a video for another day. Number 5, if you're using vinyl and things like that, basically you're gonna have to have some materials to weed your vinyl. And I'm about to show you exactly what I use. And these are basically the things that I use. So without those things, you are unable to weed your vinyl. Number 6, of course, you're gonna have to have a heat press if you're using either transfers or vinyl. I have my old heat press and I had it for 2 years now and it's worked really good. It's a bit medium size, it's not like the largest, it's maybe on the smaller side as well, but it worked really good for me as a beginner. Obviously right now I'm probably gonna invest in a new one, like a big one, because my orders, I have more of them now. But to start off, you can get like a smaller heat press, and I don't think they sell the one that I have exactly on the website, but I can give you some websites down in the description of where you can buy your heat press if you're in UK. But a lot of people buy them also from Amazon, eBay, but there are other websites. I'm sure if you type in Google heat presses, a lot of information will come up there. Number 7, very important items that you need is obviously your clothing. So I get my clothing from wholesale website, and in UK you have a lot of those websites and pretty much they sell similar products. There are different companies with those kind of products. So for example, you have Stanley and Stella, which are like organic products. Then you have Gildan. They are kind of mixed cotton and polyester, but a lot of people use those, and so. There are many different types, and you want to get something that works for you. So I know a lot of people use the Gildan jumpers, but some people use a little bit higher quality. So it just basically depends on you. But if I was you, the thing that I didn't do and I should have done, because I was really saving my money, is get some samples. And get some samples, test all the products out basically, and pick what's right for you and that you think will work best for your customers. And yeah, basically that is it for this video. 7 things that you will need to start your business to do your t-shirts at home. I hope this helped. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video and found it helpful, then please give it a big thumbs up. That will really help me grow my YouTube channel and give you guys more tips and tricks. And yeah, so I'll see you in my next one then. Bye!